Hello and welcome to another LEGO DeCool bootleg review. This is DC Superheroes. We've got 213 Batman, 214 Green Arrow. DeCool did already release a version of Green Arrow from SDCC Comic Con, so this is pretty much just like that one. The differences are very little. You have Bane 215 here, Dark Knight Rises version. DeCool also already did a Bane and Batman and Wonder Woman. Actually, all these figures DeCool already did a version of at some point. So this is just all copying the latest versions. Wonder Woman there, New 52, Bats Bizarro, and Martian Manhunter comic book version. So side of the box, still box art design is still very consistent with how it was in the first place, so that's good, I guess. Not really sure what the number is on the back. Oh, their brains and speed and agility, so they printed out their Ninjago card stats on the back of the box. So back of the box shows you got a figure, a super jumper, one item, a card, and one instructions, because you need instructions how to assemble these figures. So if you want to take a close look at the box art, photo shoot of the figures, and also photo shoot of the cards and everything inside, please feel free to head over to the Flickr link in the video description below. Oops, I just dropped all the cards. So let's look at some of these figures then. Let's go with Bizarro first. He's been attached to the Super Jumper. Super Jumper is softer than the official Lego, and the figure's attached a bit better, easier, and comes off easier as well. However, the they damage the back of the legs as well. Since the DeCool plastic is just not slightly less quality than official Lego, even though the jumper part is better than the official Lego one, it still does a little damage to the inside hole of the bottom hole of the legs. But does this jump well, kinda. Yeah, Bizarro here, he sucks because he's just a purple Superman. The S is not flipped, there's no little chain saying number 1, nothing. He does, so compared to the Xingyon version that they copied, that Xingyon did, this one is no comparison. If you look at the back there, the print is just normal. Actually, they printed the belt buckle on the back as well. Well, at least they got that right. It's that one's backwards. Yikes. Yeah, he comes with a weird thing that you build, sort of like a gun, sort of. If I just get the hair off, it's very tight. There is a worried Bizarro face on the back, so at least that's something. Next we have Batman right here. He has copied the Scuba Gear version, so on both sides you see the head shapes is the same. However, DeCool actually used a bit more paint on the face, which means that the DeCool head is better than this one, because he looks really pale here, because they didn't print white on the head before printing this, and the face is just... yeah, sucks. The helmet's also shinier than the official one. The official one is more matte in color, but the lining on DeCool's body is just, well, a lot thicker, and also there's a huge line on the Bat logo, so that kind of sucks. Turning him around, this Batman, by the way, DeCool Batman, his only accessory is a Batarang, which is fine. Yeah, the print on the back of the official is way better than the DeCool. DeCool looks a bit messy, the shape's a bit off, and the printing is also slightly off-center, I guess. So the silver thing goes up to the top of the head, which is not a bad thing, it's more silver, hooray, but the shape just looks a bit off. Back of the body, you can see the print design again, it's the same. The whites are a lot whiter. In fact, the whole thing just looks a bit brighter than the official one, which again, that's actually a good thing. I like it to be a bit more bright. That means they're using more paint on it, so that's good. You know, the good bootleg that is. Next, let's go with Martian Manhunter. He has a little gem for some reason. I guess they just didn't know what to give him. And here's the official one. You see, very, very close. Again, the coloring is just deeper than the official, making it again better than the official. The face shape, though, it's a bit stretched compared to that. The cape that DeCool has used is thicker in design, so that's different to the official one. Here they're already using the soft type. Again, the coloring is deeper than the official, and they're using more colors than the official. So just by visual alone, yeah, the bootleg's actually better. However, for most people say that the paint rubs off quite quickly compared to official stuff, so that's something to be concerned about. Next we have New 52 Wonder Woman. She is using the new sort of custom hip shape bodies. So the hip is actually molded in, they're not just painted. She's got her face going on. Let's see the official one. I'll put the her face on front. So, yep, her hair piece is printed okay. It looks a bit off, the shape's a bit off. Her face is also a bit off. Her lips are far too close to her eyes, so she looks like she's got like injection in her lips. Makes her look weird. Look at the back. Again, the print is decent. Is decent. Face is okay. The shape's a bit different, but you can see the plastic coloring is very different. The skin color is very different from the official one. So this one is, well, if you like the weird shaped hips, then by all means. The silver print is also slightly off-centered compared to the rest of the torso. It's had the same sword, and the softness is pretty much like the official Lego. Like if you had this DeCool sword and just trim the molding injection bits, it would pretty much be identical. Next we have Green Arrow, and he was actually missing his legs in the box, so I just gave him a spare pair of blue legs. I wasn't going to give him official Lego legs, so yeah, that's the spare I had. And here's the official. Yeah, you can see the again, the skin coloring is a little bit different, just a little bit. Torso print again, the coloring is slightly different, but seems accurate overall. I think the black is slightly off-centered. So just remove the really tight hair. It's not impossibly tight, but it is a lot tighter than official Lego, at least. That's what it looks like on the back, and you can see he's missing a bit of his lip. If I just get the official one and also remove his. See, the overall print is actually okay. Again, the line's a bit thicker, and yeah, he's missing a bit of lip. The bits that he comes with are soft and rubbery, like it should be, just like the official one, so that's something noting. So just put him there. And finally we have Bane. Bane's probably the best figure release out of this lot because, well, first of all, he has this big gun, so that's cool. He has this giant jacket, which is also cool. But I'm just going to remove the jacket for now so you can see the print. And really nice that he also has this molded face mask that they've copied off one of the custom Lego accessories website. The plastic is hard plastic, but it seems durable enough, like it's not breaking. So it's nice to have that as a bonus. I'm just going to put them there. Here's the official Bane. People falling over. Here's official Bane. You can see torso color is a bit different, and of course being DeCool, if you haven't watched my previous videos, the shoulder is a lot harder. And just by the way, the leg connectors inside are sort of like that, which seems fine though. I haven't had any of the DeCool figures from before just falling apart because the inside snapped or anything. I think pants color is a bit different. The print coloring is a bit, the silver is a bit different, and the rest of it seems a bit brighter. The face is slightly stretched and blurry. Quick look at the back, and back head print seems okay, but missing a bit of silver. Back torso print is slightly off center. It's a bit on its side, like it's about 5 degrees clockwise, a bit off. And coloring again is just slightly different. So that's the new DC wave. I'm inclined to call it the new 52 wave because most of the figures are new 52-ish, I guess. I don't know. That's what I'll call it for now. And yeah, the figures here, overall they're decent. Obviously, the first one, the Batman figure, is in pretty much every single new Lego set right now. So he's not hard to get at all, so he's not a rare figure. So unless, if you bought any of the Lego sets, you probably have him already, so it's not that special. Martian Manhunter is slightly harder to get, just a tiny bit. And Wonder Woman is in more than one set, I believe, so that's okay. Bane's getting a bit old now, like on the older set, but Bane has these nice extra accessories that I really like. So these are accessories that I might take from DeCool and put it on my official Lego figure. And yeah, so overall this is a neat set. The purple Superman I'm keeping just because it's funny, but not because I think he's bizarro. A decent set, not the best, not bad. If you don't have any of these figures from any of the official Lego sets, this is an okay set. If you do have some of these figures or all of them in official Lego form, then this does have a few bonus accessories, but it's nothing too special. One thing I do have to note with DeCool is they overall they look okay, but as soon as you start to look closer, a lot of the print looks like it's been scratched or a bit uneven. It just feels very rough. Just like the plastic itself is slightly more rough than Lego plastic. The shoulders are sharper, so it's like more rough. And yeah, the print, the coloring and everything, it's just a bit more rough when you really put it right up to your eyes and just have a look at it. If you put it next to a Lego minifigure and just on a shelf or something, it'll look fine. But as soon as you pick it up, it won't look the same anymore. I do have to remind everyone that the price of these things are about 7 Hong Kong dollars each, which is less than $1, about 60p or 50p, UK. And for that price, they're fun to play or just mess around or use as parts. But let's not forget that Xingyuan, for example, as another brand, also costs the same. Every single of these bootleg brands, the minifigures always cost the same because they cost sort of like weight. They don't take into account the brand or anything. So remember that Xingyuan is the same price, but overall the print quality these days, Xingyuan is up to par with official Lego in terms of just the sharpness of the picture on in plastic. So if Xingyuan was to release all these figures as well, it would be better than DeCool. And they have started printing double-sided heads, so it's like they've gotten rid of all their issues. And yeah, super jumpers, go to hell. Subscribe and just comment below, and guys, take care and have a nice day. Bye. And guys, as usual, here are the instructions. 1, 2, 3. Martian Manhunter is scared of fire. Get that right. And on the back before they seen everything. So after this wave, we will have Age of Ultron stuff, Iron Man, Ultron, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then the wave after that will be Nick Fury, Vision, Maria Hill, Baron von Strucker, Iron Legion, and Ultimate Ultron. And I can use a quick look at the cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here's the back. Still the same style. I wonder what image they used to warp that around with.